Hey, Happy New Year. I'm Tracy Burns here with my girl Elizabeth McDonald. We're going to talk about 3 stories that everyone's talking about and tell you whether or not we care and whether or not you should care. First story. So Kanye West, man, he can discover the world's greatest musical talent. He did a song together with Paul McCartney. Only One was the song they did together. And the Twitter sphere is like out of control. Like, wow, can't believe that, Kanye. He found like such a great talent in this Paul, what's his name?
Right, the silent brain scream is being emitted around the world. There's no way to be walking on this planet and you do not know who Paul McCartney is, right? So that's, some people are tweeting, this is clearly in evidence of the downfall of the youth of today. Some people tweeted, Kanye, as you said, has a great ear for talent. This Paul McCartney is going to be huge.
Huge!
Somebody said, that's why I love Kanye, for shining light on unknown artists. Oh, really? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he did do the Jesus thing at one point anyway, didn't he? Or
you know what bothers me, Tracy, is these guys, they have Google. You just type in Paul McCartney, you see living musical legend, rock legend.
Look, I really think no one should give a darn, because when you go to Twitter, you cannot take it as fact. These people are idiots.
Right. So you shouldn't care what these people say and not knowing about Paul McCartney.
And Sir Paul McCartney
don't care about them.
Is a legend. Just to be clear, he's a legend. All right, moving on. There is an Audi A7 out there driving itself around on its own. It completely steered itself from San Francisco to Las Vegas for the Consumer Electronics Show. The thing went more than 550 miles, Lizzie. Engineers and journalists were following it all over the place, but it goes from 0 to 70. It can make lane changes, and it relies on all these crazy sensors.
Right, you should care, because you don't want one of these things coming at you, because the very fact that it relies on dozens of sensors, which can break down at any time, meaning that thing could shift lanes. I mean, people are raving about the self-driving car. Unless you're Lindsay Lohan or Zsa Zsa Gabor, you should care about the self-driving car. They need the self-driving car.
Agreed.
We don't need it. I'm scared of it, personally.
We should hand out bicycles to people like them. But this is the part that scares me. All these systems are then processed by a computer. How many times does your computer screw up during the day?
Or your car's electrical system or your car's own computer system breaks down a lot.
You should care, because I don't even trust the people that are awake behind the wheel. Forget the automotive.
And now they're going to have connected cars that you could do things like bid on eBay while you're driving. Forget it.
It's scary. As it is, I think there's way more accidents because people are texting. You absolutely should care.
You should care.
Okay, here it is. Dun-da-da, first day of the Republican-controlled Congress. Does anybody think they're going to get anything done? We have a Senate, Liz, their first bill is to push through the Keystone XL pipeline. The House has got something on the table that to allow small businesses to skip some of the onerous Obamacare stuff. You actually think they're going to make a dent?
You should care about this, because the GOP finally being in control of the House, they could try to scale back on government spending. The president and the administration spent $7 trillion to buy this recovery since President Obama sat down and took the White House. So, you know, that means our tax is going to have to go up to pay that debt. $7 trillion bucks. So Medicare cuts, Social Security cuts could be coming in, and discretionary spending cuts could be coming in.
I think the bar is so high for this GOP Congress that it's theirs to lose right now.
It is theirs to lose. That's right.
They'll never have the Oval Office.
It's a good point. So they have to avoid a government shutdown to look like they're sane enough to win the Oval Office. That's right.
You should care.
You should care about that one.
Otherwise, John Lennon might be president. Do you know who he is?
No, he's dead. Of course. What are you talking? Oh, she's making a funny.
Beatles.
Tracy was making a funny there.
Tell us what you think, because that's what we think. Give us a little shout out on Twitter. #ShouldYouCare. Thanks for watching.